Before watching the video, don't forget to subscribe the channel and enable bell notification to never miss an update from us.
Hello everyone, I Deepmani Bharadwaj, welcome to all again, and today we are going to discuss IPS RRB PO's 2020's expected cutoff. As we all know that IPS RRB's examination was conducted on Saturday and Sunday this month itself, that is on the 12th and 13th of September, isn't it? Since you have given the examination, students are in the situation of dilemma that what would be the expected cutoff, and coming on to the individual states, individual subjects, what is going to be cut off so that they can sit on the mains examination part, then clear the interview and sit in the bank finally, isn't it? So let's start with a topic and discuss all these things so that all the doubts get cleared. First of all, IPS RRB PO 2020's expected cutoff. See, last week on 12th and 13th of September, IPS conducted RRB PO 2020 examination for officer scale 1 in the online mode. According to the level of questions in both the sections, that is the reasoning and quantitative aptitude, we have prepared a cutoff that is expected cutoff for you. Now, what is that expected cutoff? Before that, what was the examination all about? See, the examination consisted of two sections, that is the reasoning and quantitative aptitude, with a total of 80 marks, and the examination was held in the online mode. There was a negative marking of 1/4 marks, and since the marking was of 1/4 marks for the wrong answer, this means that if your answer is wrong, minus 1/4 of the mark that was allotted to individual particular question was deducted or will be deducted, and the total time duration was of 45 minutes. That is, 40 questions were there of the reasoning section and 40 questions were there of the quant section. So in totality you had to solve 80 questions in the time duration of 45 minutes. Fine. So this was the examination's criteria. Now what would be the expected cutoff for this exam? The questions that were asked in the examination consisted from the easy to moderate level. That is, we can say that examination on an average was of moderate level, and we have already discussed about each and every shift that was there in the examination. So the marks of prelims will be considered for the shortlisting of candidates to qualify IPS RRB PO mains 2020 examination. That is, it is going to act as a gate via which you will be entering in the mains examination, and after the mains you will be sitting in the interview, and after that your final selection would be done. Fine. So what is going to be the cutoff for general category? See, for the quant section we knew that there are all the questions are of 40 marks, so the expected cutoff for this section is going to be around 14 to 19 marks. Similarly, for the reasoning, the total marks are of 40 and the expected cutoff is going to be around of 15 to 20. If I talk about the overall cutoff, then the 80 marks would be there and the overall cutoff is going to be from around 51 to 60. So we'll be discussing each and every state's cutoff also. Talking about the expected RRB PO's cutoff for the Andhra Pradesh, its expected cutoff is going to be 60.50. For Assam, it would be around 44.50. For Bihar, it would be 61. For Chhattisgarh, it would be 57.50. For Gujarat, it can be around 45.50. For Haryana, it would be 67.50. For Himachal, it would be 61.75. For Jammu and Kashmir, it would be around 57.25. For Jharkhand, it can be around 61.5. For Karnataka, it can be around 44.5. For Kerala, it could be around 63. For Madhya Pradesh, it can be around 57.70. For Maharashtra, it would be around 59. For Punjab, it would be around 65.50. For Odisha, it would be around 57.75. For Rajasthan, it would be around 60.50. For Tamil Nadu, it would be around 57.25. For Telangana, it would be around 56. For Uttar Pradesh, it would be around 60.75. For Uttarakhand, it would be around 67. For West Bengal, it would be around 58.25. So this is the expected cutoff of this year. That is the examination that was held on 12th and 13th of September. Let's have a look on to the last year's cutoff, that is of 2019. So what was the cutoff that was there? For the Andhra Pradesh, the cutoff was 58.50. For Assam, it was 41.50. For Bihar, it was 58. For Chhattisgarh, it was 55.50. For Gujarat, it was 43.50. For Haryana, it was 64.50. For Himachal Pradesh, it was 59.75. For Jammu and Kashmir, it was 55.25. For Jharkhand, it was 59.5. For Karnataka, it was 42.5. For Kerala, it was around 61. For Madhya Pradesh, it was around 54.70. For Maharashtra, it was around 56. For Punjab, it was around 63.50. Talking about Odisha, it was around 55.75. For Rajasthan, it was 58.50. For Tamil Nadu, it was 55.25. For Telangana, it was 54. For Uttar Pradesh, it was 58.75. For Uttarakhand, it was 65. And for West Bengal, it was 55.25. So these were the cutoff of previous year, that is of 2019. So I have already discussed about the 2020's cutoff. After clearing this cutoff, you will be allowed to sit in the mains examination, and those who qualified at mains examination would be called for the interview, and after the interview, marks obtained in the mains examination will be counted for the interview, and the final merit list will be given, in which your name would be there and your final selection would be done. So this was the procedure and this was the expected cutoff of this year. So on an average, if you have scored around 60, you have secured a good mark. Fine. So you'll be able to crack the prelims and you'll surely sit in the mains examination. For any other query, comment section is available for you. So please do like this video, comment on it and share as much as possible so that we can keep on giving our best for you. So thanking you for watching this video. Thanks a lot.